Hi loves, it's Cass. Welcome to my channel. Welcome if you're new. Today's video is what I do for self-care, and this one's like a really realistic version. Like, this is very much realistic of what I do for self-care. So firstly, I think most people would list things like having a bath, meditation, eating healthy, making sure that you're getting enough sleep, enough rest, and just making time for the things you enjoy. And even things like a face mask, if you're into that kind of thing as well. And just like really concentrating on taking care of yourself. Though nobody really talks about like the really, like the kind of gross side of like when you're feeling really down. I don't know if everybody's like this, but I am. So I'm sorry if you find this like disturbing or disgusting, or if you don't, yeah, but I'm being very honest here. So like when I'm really down, like really sad, I genuinely don't take the time to put face masks on and paint my nails and do like hair treatments and all that kind of like those beauty kind of things that people do. As horrible as this sounds, there's been times where if I've been in a really like bad state where like 4 or 5 days would pass and I wouldn't have had a shower, I wouldn't have got changed, like just nothing. I'd brush my hair and teeth, but that's literally as far as hygiene would go. Like, I wouldn't put deodorant on, wouldn't wash my face, like just nothing, just purely because if I'm in a mindset like that, I just don't care. I'll brush my hair and my teeth, and that's about it. Because my teeth, like I can't stand the feeling when my teeth don't feel clean, and I want to just be able to lounge around without my hair getting messy or like knotty. But aside from that, yeah, it's pretty bad. I haven't been like that like now. I washed my hair just yesterday. But just at times when my mental health is really bad, that's kind of what can happen. And like my room as well get like really messy because I'm just not cleaning up after myself. Like I'm just getting changed when I do get changed and not putting things away. And yeah, so my room will get like kind of messy. Hygiene will take a nosedive. And that kind of thing.
One pathetic sob story later.
After all that, what I genuinely do for self-care, like the first big step for me is to have a shower, because like if I was feeling really bad, I wouldn't have had one. So yeah, to have a shower, a nice like long shower, and wash my hair and everything. I don't really go as far as like face masks and painting my nails and that kind of thing, just because when you're feeling like that, sometimes the shower's just enough. And then the things that I enjoy are music and art. So I would play piano and I draw. And of course, you have to give your pets lots and lots of love and cuddles. Another thing is reading. So right now I am reading the Harry Potter series. I hadn't read them. I tried to read them when I was younger. I was literally the perfect age when I first started to try to read them. I was 12, and I feel like 12's like pretty much perfect age to read Harry Potter. But I didn't really get into reading till I was that little bit older, so at the time I wasn't quite ready for Harry Potter, so I didn't really like it. I couldn't get into it, and that just turned me off it, and I just didn't go back to read them because I was like, ugh, no, I just don't like those books. And I never gave them another chance until this year. So this year I've started reading the Harry Potter series, and I am up to Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix, and I'm loving them. They are so good. This one I just picked up at Elizabeth's secondhand bookshop because I didn't have this one. But it is really big. Like, look how chunky and beefy that book is. But I'm loving it. I'm up to chapter 11, The Sorting Hat's New Song. So I've still got a long way to go, but I'm really liking it. And Another thing, when I'm feeling really low, sometimes I don't want to, like, I don't want to use any energy. I'm just lethargic and tired. Reading can be an effort. So feeling really bad, sometimes like an audiobook's good as well. I've never like bought audiobooks or anything like that. Like I've just pretty much listened to some of them here and there, like if they're on YouTube or something like that, if the option's there. But if it wasn't there, then it's not really a big deal. Harry Potter's a very common book, so you can find the audiobook of it pretty easily, though I do prefer to read the actual book. But, you know, if I'm feeling really bad, sometimes just like drawing or just like laying down and listening to it can be really relaxing. And things like shaving or waxing, if you do that. I shave my legs and I wax my underarms. So if I'm in a bad state, I might be like really hairy because I just forgot to shave for a few weeks or whatever. Like, it can be pretty disturbing, pretty gross. But once I do have like that shower after a few days and that like shaving as well, I feel much better. So yeah, my self-care isn't really too many tips and tricks. I think it's more so just what you can handle at the time. So first is a shower. I think that's just like the best you can do sometimes. Number 2 is to shave or wax if you're into that. Of course, like, you know, some people just like to let it grow, and I'm not against that or anything. I just know that personally, like, I feel better when like I've shaved my legs and like waxed my underarms, because I like that. Oh, and my eyebrows. I wax my eyebrows too. And then I draw them back on because I'm naturally blonde, so don't have any eyebrows. So eyebrows, underarms, legs. Reading, if I'm too lethargic to read, audiobook, or if I'm like too distracted to read, audiobook while I'm either laying down, resting, or drawing. Also play piano. So piano's really good, it can be really relaxing. I guess for some people, like going out and seeing people and getting out of the house would be good as well. For me, I just don't want to go out. If I'm down, I want to stay home and just focus on everything around me in the environment that I'm in. But also cleaning my room is a big thing as well, because like I said, it can get very messy. So cleaning my room makes me feel a lot better as well. If I'm not feeling the best, I'm usually spending a lot of time in my room reading or drawing or whatever. So to have it all sorted, like organized and clean, is just like really good for the mind, I think. And of course, gardening. And I bought some mushrooms, like a mushroom growing kit, so I'm really excited to open that. And my little indoor plants garden. And of course the ones outside as well. But especially during like self-care, when you just want to stay inside, focusing on the things in the house. This one is a new thing. I only started this really recently, but I'll show you guys. I wrote this journal. This was in my last video. I bought the colored one. I kind of wish that I'd bought the original, because I feel like it definitely inspires more creativity, whereas like this is already very colorful. So I was just kind of like drawn to it because of all the color, but the other ones just feel like black and white, but I do love this nonetheless. Each page is a different prompt. Make a paper chain. This one's fruit stickers. Turn this page into a shoe. Cover this page in tape. I use washi tape. So yeah, it's just a different prompt every day. It's getting really thick, and I actually upload to this on TikTok every single day. So if you want to check that out, that'd be great. But otherwise, that's okay. Alright, next what I like to do is journaling. So this journal here is, it's been in previous videos. I started it at the beginning of this year and it's just basically a bullet journal. It started as like a plain blank paper, one that I had had for a long time, and you can hear Simba. And then I turned it into a bullet journal. So I just did like some paints there. And this is the books I've read this year. And the ones that aren't coloured in yet are the ones that I'm still reading. So I've read all the coloured ones. Seasonal fruit guide. Days I went to the gym. It's really sad this year because of Rona. And like birthdays. So aside from like the little things like that, it's all like basically just weekly spreads. So like this week I haven't really used it very much. I do fall behind on this one, but I do check it like every week. So it doesn't usually fall too far behind. I use this at least a few times a week. But like this week you can tell there hasn't really been much. It's still like always up to date, and yeah, I really like it. It's been good. And so since I've been journaling a lot more this year, I actually started to make journals as well. I've made a few now, but I'll just show you my two first ones. There was this one. So I made it. I used just like, I had stitched it, binded it, bound it, and used washi tape and scrapbook paper and like paper clip. If you guys are interested in these, I can do more in-depth videos about these. But yeah, so there's just like lots of different paper. You can see the binding, some of them, like some parts of it. I'm not too sure what I'll use them for. I'm thinking of maybe selling journals or like making them for people. I'm not too sure yet. And I've also done some like little pockets, so like that. I don't know if you guys are interested in like this kind of craft stuff. Let me know if you are. And I just decorated this one very plain. I'll probably do more to the cover, but it just says time for an adventure and it's got a little boat. It's also like quite full. And this one here is this little red one. Same kind of thing. It is very full. And various papers. Little paper clip there as well. And just like all different types of paper. So these would be really good for like either writing, journaling, putting photos in them, drawing, just like lots of different things. And I've always made sure to put some lined paper as well, so if you need to write something down. And I've thrown in like a couple little like these spiral paper clips that I bought from Kiki K, and it's just got a little piece of card. And I've used like craft scissors to cut like the shapes of the edges. But yeah, it's kind of just like everything that I like it's art, it's journaling, it's scrapbooking, it's a book. Like it's just, yeah, kind of everything that I like. I'm still figuring out exactly how to do it, because each book I've made a few others as well. I've balanced them differently. So this one I did 5 pages and then 2 others on either side just to thicken it up a little. And then this one I sewed them all into the spine, like different size stitches and everything, and then just covered the spine. So you can see it's kind of textured, and this paper is really cool. It's got like little gold strands in it. So I put some gold washi tape to kind of complement that. And I want to do something else to the cover of this one, but I'm not sure what. And the little vintage paper clip that I bought as well, it's got like a little clover. I really like how they're turning out. If you guys are interested in these, if you want to see more videos on these, please comment below. I'm still very new to making them, so I'm not like certain exactly how they're gonna go, but I'm really enjoying it, and I just thought I'd quickly share that with you guys as well. So self-care, that kind of thing really does help me, is just something that I can really focus on and enjoy doing. I also play ukulele. I'm not very good at it, I'm just self-taught. But depending on the day, I do just like to do things I know that I enjoy, and even if it's not like the healthiest thing, like, you know, making sure that I'm eating really well or going out and seeing friends, even if it's a little introverted or isolated, if it works for me, then I stick with it. Also, like colouring in's really therapeutic for me, and lighting candles. Like, it's nice to just have a few candles lit and the house smells nice, and it just makes it a lot more peaceful. So yeah, I don't know if this will help you, if you'll be able to relate to this at all, but those are the main things for self-care that I do, and I will list them all, I'll put them in the description and everything, because I know this video has been a little scattered, just so you can like refer back and see it, I guess. Anyway, that's all the main things. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like, subscribe, comment, stay tuned, and let me know if you want to see more craft type journal videos. I'm not sure if you guys want to see that or not, but if you do, please let me know. Love you. Bye.